Now, ladies and gentlemen, within the last 48 hours, we received the first CS2 Major update, but with one key part missing. That, of course, being the microtransactions, the stickers, the souvenirs. After cutting a close deadline in the Major beginning on March 17th, or Monday next week, it seems as if Valve most likely pushed this out so players could do their pick'ems, since there's been quite a few pros who didn't have their autographs complete to Valve standards. And by taking a closer look at the blog post, but also some recent data mines, players have found out what these stickers look like by taking a deep dive into the game files, but also on the Copenhagen Major blog post page. You can see that they're practically copy pasta from the past few majors, with some minor changes, and some of them are cool, but this just being leaks alone have already crashed parts of CS2's market. With it now being just a day after its release, a lot of players seem to only have negative feedback towards Valve, which Valve has recently released a statement saying stickers are coming soon, which in reality could be whenever, possibly later on in the Major, and this is already the latest release in said Counter-Strike's history. Today's video, I want to give a brief breakdown of the market, explain Valve's reasoning for the delay in the decision making, alongside a bunch more. Today's video sponsor is Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a buying and trading marketplace where you can trade off your old skins for something new. All you do is log in with Steam, then you trade the skins you no longer want to pick up the new skins you want to obtain. Any remaining cash from trading goes to your balance that can be used in any future trade. By using my code MANDO, you can get up to a free $5, and if you choose to deposit alongside using my code, you get a total of a 35% deposit bonus. With Skins Monkey's large variety of skins, they also offer daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. If interested, it'll be the top of the link in the description below. Firstly, for today's video is these stickers. Yesterday's video was made just a couple hours after this update came out, and as I was posting it, leaks started arriving very quickly, as you could before, but also now can see them in the in-game shop, that being in the pick'em stage. They are transparent and the community seems divided yet again, but the question is why? The stickers do have different holo effects and aren't the exact same thing, just smaller like Stockholm to Antwerp, or even Paris looking larger and with a different shine. Though we can't see them officially in-game yet, they do have a new ability where these can be stacked on top of each other. This is pretty much what they've been designed for, and we can see Valve practically designed these stickers based off the most recent Call to Arms update last month. This is one of the few times in CS history where both sides seem divided, but they both have actual factual points. That didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it does. A summary of what I mean is there is a quote tweet on Twitter from Nilo, a CS2 investor, who I suggest you go check out. This is a tweet he posted quote tweeting Raffle Monster just a few hours ago. The original tweet from Sam on Twitter says, hot take. People who are annoyed at the new stickers because they're borderless are just annoyed that their investments are getting dunked on this major because that means they're not going to make a big return. Borderless is superior, there are no exceptions. Which Nilo just a few hours after responded with, these stickers look bad. If they were boarded and looked bad, I would feel the same way. I don't even have a major holding in any borderless stickers. These are just bad looking stickers. This picture is holos, not papers, by the way. And he continues on to say in a string of tweets, Raffle Monster isn't completely wrong though. People are absolutely tunnel vision on the fact that they're borderless, and some are only mad because they have holdings, and FOMO idiots don't care to historically analyze if the stickers actually look good. Which this is like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Seems like the community is divided, but both sides actually have good arguments. Now for me, in my personal opinion, I am one to also agree and fall into each side. I understand Sam's take, but I also understand Nilo. I'm personally not a huge fan of these stickers, but a new design would have been definitely a breath of fresh air. For those who say I invest into CS and have a biased argument, well, you may or may not be shocked that I don't really invest into CS anymore, aside from the skins that I play with on a daily basis. So would that disqualify me? No hate, just curious. This all leads into a discussion of why Valve did this. In my opinion, it's one of two reasons, and a bonus point at the very end. Now, reason number one is Valve has been and is busy working on something bigger for CS2, such as an anti-cheat. Based off recent leaks through data mines, Gabe followers found something is being worked on, that being for an anti-cheat that actually works. Number two goes down a little bit of a deeper rabbit hole. It's a mix of number one, but also Valve wants more money for sure, but also wants to help the future of CS, that mainly to do with esports. Let me explain. We're gonna have a video pretty much just on this discussion later today, that being for the future of CS esports, but that's besides the point. The last CSGO Major, that being Paris in 2023, made a record high of amount of money, which inclined orgs and teams to return, but also come first into CS. Valve making these stickers, knowing that they would sell well, but they'd also be divisive, would give more eyes on CS, but also increase its longevity. More money is a main reason why so many teams come in and out of the space so frequently, especially with these last couple of years. Maybe even few if you go back to 2017 and 18, where sticker sales weren't really everything for a team, if not any. Unless you were a really big top dog, you weren't really making anything. Whereas if now, if you let's just say place very last in the major, you could still possibly be in the green based off these major sales, since a big percentage of these sticker sales actually go to the players and the orgs and the teams. Now the gaming and movie industry as a whole right now are in a very similar spot, that being to the esports scene at this moment. Essentially, they cost so much money to make, but most of the time they're half-baked, yet CS2 is a little different. Esports orgs can't fund a team and a CS roster with the sponsors and prize money alone. This sticker money goes a long way. And then for the third bonus point is Valve only cares about money. Let me know what you guys think down below of what category you feel like Valve falls into here and explains their reasoning. And hey, who knows, it is Valve and it could be nothing on this list. Me personally, I pretty much fall into every single category for what I believe Valve's reasoning is, but if I had to pick one, it's probably going to be number number 2. And lastly for today's video, I want to take a quick look at the market. We'll most likely have a more in-depth video in the next few days once these stickers actually release and we get to see how they are on the market, how many people are buying them, what people are doing with older items, so on and so forth. All this information for each individual market is based off of Price Empire's graphs. Now first up is Stockholm 2021. This isn't for an individual sticker or certain capsule, it's everything Stockholm related. Some of the more popular stickers such as the Tyloo Hollow is down 1% in the past 24 hours. The Mouse Hollow, this is kind of interesting since a lot of people on Twitter the last couple of weeks thought Mouse were going to change their logo for this major, which drove people to buy these stickers up like crazy, and the price has crashed down around 12% just a day later. And one thing to remember, these stickers haven't even come out yet for the 2024 major. Now orgs and teams that aren't playing in the 2024 major, such as Copenhagen Flames, I think the name probably helps them, but the fact that they're not playing, their stickers exclusive to this and this alone, as well as Antwerp, I think probably helps that this is up 4%. And the rest of the items that are pretty much going to be copy pasta from Stockholm, Antwerp, Paris, and now Copenhagen are all down around 10%. Now hopping on into Antwerp 2022, this is where things get a little interesting. Stickers such as the Furia Hollow, it looks pretty good over here in CS2, that being for the 2024 major, which this is also a sticker in Stockholm 2021. This is down 14%. Cloud9's also returning as a team back and having a sticker inside CS. Their sticker's down 9% from this year. And the days of seeing all the Antwerp capsules over $2, well, that's over. A lot of these are down 16 all the way to 30%. And then we have Paris, which surprisingly isn't actually that bad. Same thing as Stockholm and Antwerp, they are in a downtrend, but I'd say in some areas it's sometimes a lot worse because of how much quantity there are of these in people's inventories, let alone on the market. Within the next couple of weeks, whenever these stickers do fully release, I think the market's going to get a whole lot worse, but that's just my opinion. Of course, when it comes to buying and selling items inside Counter-Strike, especially right now when things are so volatile, you gotta be careful. I wouldn't really make any rash decisions, one investing into something like Paris, but also selling all your investments in Stockholm, Antwerp, and Paris altogether. If you guys want a video strictly for investing in the market just for Counter-Strike 2, specifically with majors, leave your thoughts down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's commentary. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.